And welcome to Nelson Stadium in Austin, Texas for Battling Billies football. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you tonight. We are in Austin, Texas, and surprisingly, traffic wasn't too bad coming in. We got a great night for football. Cool front has blown in over the last day and a half, and feels a little bit more like fall.
Yeah, it really does. And I tell you what, when you look out, this is an older stadium here in Austin, and beautiful turf. We were down there on the field as we crossed over to get to the press box. Real kind of bouncy, not as hard as some of those other ones we've.
Exactly, and an older stadium, but you can obviously tell it is a new turf. We played Austin East Side here several years ago, so we have been here before, just been a while. We'll go ahead. You're watching us on Billies.live. You're listening on TexasRadio.net. Wi-Fi signal is going to be a little spotty tonight, in and out, so bear with us. You may lose us for a minute or two, maybe, or you may not, and just please know that we're aware of the situation, and we're going to do the best. Wi-Fi signal is not entirely what we had hoped for coming in here tonight, but we are going to bring you tonight's broadcast. So tune us in on Billies.live or TexasRadio.net. If you lose one, switch to the other, and then come back. Either way.
Yeah, and the good thing is, Randall, if we do go down for a minute, we got a great crew that will get us up as quickly as they can. So. No worries. Hakuna Matata.
So before we take a break, let's just kind of set things up tonight. The Billies trying to bounce back from a disappointing performance last week at home against the Burnet Bulldogs, a game that most people, including us and the coaches and probably a lot of the kids, felt like was a winnable ball game and just could not get on track last week.
Yeah, and I mean, and as much as we tried for 4 quarters, couldn't get on track, and even coming out of halftime, just didn't seem like the adjustments that were made were successful. So just one of those games, just in a funk, and you're right. This is a big game, and we're going to see if the Billies can bounce back.
Exactly. Penalties, turnovers last week, and that Burnet offense kind of got rolling there in the second half. Hard to pick a spot. I personally think it was that little trick play that kept them going. And then that wide receiver, number 1, Devontae Miller, finally just woke up in the second half and became a threat.
Yeah, and, it was once that the momentum switched. Actually, there was no momentum.
Right. I would have to agree.
There was no momentum at all. Both defenses had done a nice job. And you're right, trick play. And I think it, when they got that big first down, you kind of saw a little bounce in their step over there on the Burnet side, and they score 5 plays later. So, that you're right. I think you're right. I think that was the turning point of the ball game.
We play a team tonight in Austin, LBJ, that we have never faced, coming down from 5A. Their high school was almost 2,000 kids. They split off to a magnet school, and their enrollment dropped to under 1,000, which put them in the 4A classification this year. They've got some stellar athletes. They get away with a win last week. I think they were down 14-7 going into the second half and came up and beat Canyon Lake by a score of 21-14. So what's the expectation tonight, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, beware, because they have made the playoffs at the 5A level. Very talented, very athletic. And you're right. I tell you what, they when they drop down to 4A, and I know this is different, but boy, basketball, they're gonna be one of those teams, probably headed in San Antonio, because they always have great athletes, and I remember a couple years ago they had the Austin TV station had a nice report on one of their running backs. He was about 5'1", but it was good. So they do have a tradition in to be successful. I think them dropping down, they have the mentality. Hey guys, we were playoff team in 5A. Hey, now we can go further. In fact, I think they got knocked out in the first round the last couple years.
Right.
And now they think they can go 3 to 4 rounds.
A couple of D1 commits that you'll probably hear their names called very often this evening. Both had offers from Alabama. One kiddo going to Clemson and the other going to Oklahoma. They have verbally committed, and we'll see those kids. They got a left-handed quarterback, which he's a junior. The two other boys go both ways. They are seniors, and those names you'll hear us call quite often are Latrell McCutcheon. He's number 1, and then Andrew Makuba is number 2, and they are the stars of this football team, and those are the two guys we'll be watching throughout the evening for the LBJ Jaguars. Their quarterback, number 10, Oscar Gordon, is a junior. The coach, head coach, is Janelle Fenner, who played football at the University of Texas El Paso and was a standout there for UTEP. And he has high hopes for this lefty quarterback. So we may see the ball in the air a little bit tonight. They run a very similar offense to what the Billies will run. Spread offense. They're going to try to run the ball, but they will put the ball up in the air and try to get it into the hands of Makuba and McCutcheon.
And those guys are big play guys. I mean, they anytime they touch the football, they got an opportunity to put points on the board. So a big key in that Billy defense is going to be containment. They cannot give up the big play, and because that's gonna be probably. Worst case scenario is the more big plays that we go up tonight, the more problems that we're going to have.
Yeah, just talking to Coach Wilder in the weight room on Wednesday when we were in there with the tennis kids, he said we've got to tackle. We've got to contain, and we've got to tackle these kids, wrap up and get them to the ground, and don't let the big play happen. And he felt like if we can play solid defense, contain, and tackle, that good things will happen tonight. Well, we're at Nelson Field here in Austin, Texas, to take on the LBJ Jaguars. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the starting lineup for the Battling Billies. You're watching on Billies.live and listening on TexasRadio.net.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battling Billy Sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. As you can hear, the LBJ Jaguar Band getting warmed up and ready to go. The Battling Billies have made their way onto the playing field, dressed in their white uniforms, red numerals, red helmets, as the Jaguars come out in their purple uniforms, white trousers, purple helmets, and get set to play a little football here tonight on Friday night. Well, let's take a look at starting lineups, and Tim, I'll let you run down the offensive side of the ball.
Well, offense is going to have to play well tonight. You know, they struggled last week, and they're going to rely on that offensive line. Derek Whitworth, Yordy Hernandez, Davis Englert, Colby Wright, and Rusty Price. They had such a good start to the season. Last week kind of took a step back. Those guys are going to need to step it up. We get Cade Yinsky back at the wide receiver, along with Judd Beard and Trip Dennis. Matthew Smith was coming off a outstanding game 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry. And then the backfield's going to be Cole Emmel as the quarterback, and he's going to be handing the ball off to Gavin French. Punting the kicker will be Aaron Cordero Rojas, and he will kind of share duties with Manuel Noriega, and then Rob Zuberbuehler will be the holder.
We'll look at the defensive lineup here while the coin toss is being done out at midfield. Caleb Alfers will start at one end, and Noah Borda will get the start tonight on the opposite side. Defensive tackle Zachary Wabolding, who has been a stellar performer for the Billies over the last few weeks. Yuri Estrada at the nose, Logan Metzger, Gary Seidenberger at the linebacker position, and also getting the start tonight at linebacker, Caleb Jacoby. Judd Beard at the safety, Rob Zuberbuehler, the other safety, and on the corners, Matthew Smith and Angel Neri. Rob Zuberbuehler will punt, and Matthew Groby will handle all of the deep snapping duties for tonight for the Billies. And Tim missed the coin toss there. Did you catch it?
No, I did too. I'm sorry about that. So I'm pretty sure if the Billies won the flip, they're going to take the ball. But
exactly right. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battle and Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride, Iberales. We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you tonight as the Battling Billies look to get a district win tonight against an LBJ team that is 1-0 in district play. Players of the week as we get set for the kickoff here. Last week on defense was James Sabera. On special teams, Gary Seidenberger. And the JV squad, Sam Seidenberger and Jesse Leha were players of the week. On the freshman squad, Jordan Nixon and Brett Bowers took those honors. So we're set to kick this one away. The Billies will receive. They'll be moving from right to left as we look at them from the home press box. Once again, we're at Nelson Field in Austin, Texas for tonight's second district contest. Short end-over-end kick going to be fielded at the 30-yard line by Mason Ray. Ray fumbles the ball at the 35, and the Jaguars say they have it. The officials will agree, so Mason unable to hang on to it. probably what the Jaguars were hoping for with that short kickoff, fielded easily by Mason Ray. He coughs it up at the 37.
Well, they've done their scouting. They definitely do not want to kick the ball to number 4, Cade Yinsky, as he's had 2 tremendous run backs this year. And just went with the short one, and it paid off as they take over at the 37-yard line.
So in the shotgun formation, Oscar Gordon, the quarterback. Billy's defense will be tested on a short field after the turnover to open this ball game. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to throw. The lefty looking downfield, pressure coming as the Billies are going to force him to the outside and then wrap him up for a loss back at the 46-yard line. Great job there as the Billy defense flushed him out of the pocket and then pulled him down for a loss.
Yeah, that was Seidenberger, did a nice job. It looked like quarterback was going to get loose there, and just a nice job of containing there as Seidenberger makes the tackle. A loss of about 8 or 9 yards brings up second and long.
You've got McCutcheon split out here to the right. One man split left. Everyone else in a full house backfield. Quarterback takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. The Billy defense is there. They're going to push him back into Billy territory, or to Jaguar territory. They'll spot the ball. 2 officials standing on the 51, and that's where they're going to put the ball, right on the 50. So, boy, the defense ready to go here tonight.
Yeah, a big time after the turnover, as Fredericksburg has it's a 3rd down, and we'll call it 23. So this is defense is doing their job after the turnover.
So 3rd down and about 23, ball right on the 50-yard line on the near hash. 3 men split left, 1 to the right for the Jaguars. The quarterback, Oscar Gordon, in the shotgun formation, and looks like LBJ is going to call timeout to talk this one over, as that Billy defense came out on fire after the Mason Ray turnover on the opening kickoff.
Well, I like the fact that Coach Wilder said, we're going to go get them.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be passive. You play a team that's really athletic. You got to go ahead and as long as you're disciplined, you can still play aggressively.
Yeah, and they have been aggressive on the first 2 downs. We'll see here, definitely a passing situation, you would think, for the Jaguars, as they've got their big man McCutcheon out here on the near side. 2 men split to the left. The quarterback, Oscar Gordon, in the shotgun, standing at about his own 45-yard line. Billy showing blitz with Seidenberger. He gets picked up, throwing right down the middle of the field, trying to find McCutcheon. Nearly picked off by the Billies as McCutcheon in double coverage there, and it looked like we almost had an opportunity to get a hold of that ball.
That was great coverage there by the Billies, as they had him over the top and underneath. So that ball, the only way he was going to get that is going up over the Billy defenders. Nice job there by Neary and Yinsky.
Yeah, Angel had an opportunity there. The Billies now look for the punt from the Jaguars after a good defensive stand there to keep them out of the end zone. And it is a low end-over-end punt that's going to hit at about the 23 and take a Jaguar roll inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Fredericksburg, and reset button has been hit. Let's start over.
Well, and what could have been disastrous, really, that Billy defense did a great job and forced the punt. So, it's kind of like the turnover never happened.
Yeah, exactly. So here comes the Billy offense. We've got Cade Yinsky back this week after a little injury recovery. Split out wide to the right. 1 man split left. 2 in the backfield. It looks like Gavin French and Trip Dennis. Emmel making a little change at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of time in the shotgun. Snap is a little high. Hands off to French, and Gavin will get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I think the high snap there kind of threw that play out of balance.
So 2nd down and 10. You've got Cole Emmel with an empty backfield, going to spread things out. 2 men to the right, two to the left. Beard in the slot, going to swing Gavin French. He's going to fake the handoff to Gavin on the little read and keep it for about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain is Cole Emmel.
And that's the play that Emmel probably gains the most yardage on, as he makes that read, cuts it straight up the middle. But I tell you what, it's going to be difficult to run away from these defenders, as they've got some quickness.
Yep, so 3rd down and 8 for the Billies. Break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Got Matthew Smith and Judd Beard out here to the left. French in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to French, looking to pass, throws. Pass is overthrown, incomplete, intended for Cade Yinsky, and it'll be 4th down and 7 for the Billies.
Yeah, Cade was double covered there, but Emmel had to let that go a lot sooner than he wanted to. There is a flag on the play. That might be holding defense on the defensive backfield.
We'll wait for the official, and it is against the Jaguars.
That'll be an automatic 1st down.
So the Billies will get a new lease on life here in the first quarter. No score. Billies fumbling the opening kickoff. The defense making a huge stand. And Fredericksburg getting the ball back. Now it'll be 1st down and 10 after the penalty at the 26-yard line. 2 men split left. Beard in the backfield, along with French. French will get the handoff. Start left, bounce it to the outside. He'll get wrapped up here on the near hash. About a 3-yard gain, 4 if they give him forward progression.
Well, that time he went right up the middle and put his head down and ran into a wall.
Tried to bounce it outside. Gets the ball to the 30-yard line, so
they're going to give him 3.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. Matthew Smith split out here to the near side. 3 to the right. French in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel takes the snap. Hands off to French. French trying to stretch it to the outside. Picks up another 3 yards on the carry. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
And Randall, I think this is going to be key, is you got to stay ahead of the change. 3rd down, 3, that's manageable. You don't have to go for it all. Just move the chains, keep that clock running, keep their offense off the field.
Exactly. 3 men split right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Emmel. Looking to pass. Pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Just trying to set up a little screen to Judd Beard and could not get it over the defender. It'll be 4th down and 3 for the Billies.
Yeah, he had Beard open, and Beard had some blockers out there on the right side, but just did not get that ball over the defensive end.
And Zuberbuehler will be in to punt. Looking at the flag, he's going to be punting into a little bit of a breeze here, standing at his own 20. Jaguars have 1 man back at about the 30-yard line as a nice kick. Going to hit at the 35. Take a Billy roll down inside. The 20 is where they're going to spot it. And thought that Jaguar was going to grab it for just a second. He kind of faked, and there were 4 Billies right there with him. That was McCutcheon, I think.
Yeah, he let it roll right between his legs. And, the way that ball can sometimes wobble, if it touches you. But 43-yard punt there by Zuberbuehler kind of does a great job of turning the field.
Yep, so it'll be 1st down for the Jaguars at their own 20-yard line, and we'll see if that Billy defense continues to show the aggression that they showed on a short field. LBJ will split out 1 man wide to the left. 2 in the backfield with Oscar Gordon, the lefty junior quarterback. 2 men split to the right. Gordon, high snap, handles it, hands off to the man, first man through, and it'll be a short gain there for the Jaguars.
I'm trying to see. I think that was Metzger that actually kept containment and made the ball carrier turn it back inside, ran into a Bolding who made the tackle for the Billies. Nice job there.
That was Makuba, the ball carrier. Makuba in the backfield. One man split left, two to the right. Oscar Gordon, the quarterback, takes a snap, throws a little quick screen out here to the near sideline, and the Billies will wrap him up and get him out of bounds. Seidenberger, the last man there to bump him out, and it'll be a short gain to bring up third down, and that was I believe they're going to flag him. It looked like he was on the sideline and might be a out-of-bounds hit.
Yeah, and, what a shame is it's the sideline judge way in the back is going to make that call, and you had the head linesman right there, and he didn't throw his flag. But,
right.
So that's going to be 15 yards and a first down.
Nope. Are they waving it off, Tim?
Oh, they're stopping the clock.
Stopping the clock. I guess that's what he was doing.
He should have waved it off.
So that's going to be a first down for the Jaguars. That puts the ball out at the 38-yard line.
And there on that play, they're just trying to get the ball to McCutcheon in space and try to let him do some work. But actually, nice job defensively there by the Billies. Just had the penalty.
Yep, Seidenberger came in, popped him just a little bit late, and it was close. So the officials trying to get the clock stopped and were unable to do so. Now it looks like they're going to try to add a little time back on. And they went the wrong way.
Yeah,
6:39
there you go.
Is what the clock is showing. So Houston Astros leading Tampa Bay 5-1 at the end of the sixth inning. So come on, Astros.
Trying to force a game 7.
Yep, first down and 10 for the Jaguars. Gordon takes the snap. Little zone read. He hands off to the fullback, and he's going to pick up the first down across the 50 into Billy territory at the 49-yard line as good hard running there by the Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that number. It looked like 28. Boy, he did a nice job running. Cedric Alexander for the Jaguars went around the left side, cut it up. Boy, did he show some quickness.
Yes, he did.
Cutting it up the field.
One man split to the left, two to the right. Jaguars move left to right as we look at them from this home press box. Billies are the visiting team tonight. Handoff straight over the left tackle, and the Billies will snuff that one out with Bolding. First man to get up off the pile, and Seidenberger as well.
Yep. Nice job there. At that time, they did a nice job there containing Alexander. A pickup of 3, going to be second down and 7.
Nose of the ball at the Billy 45-yard line. Jaguars on the move, started this drive at their own 20. Penalty was a big boost. 2 men split right, 1 to the left. Handoff coming this way. Actually, quarterback keeper. I thought Makuba had the ball, but Gordon just kept it. Short gain. It'll bring up third down and 4.
Yeah, nice job there by middle linebacker Seidenberger. Brings up third and probably a long 4, close 5.
Jaguars break the huddle. 2 men left. McCutcheon out here to the right. Gordon in the shotgun.
Here comes the Billies.
Handoff again, blitz, and boy, they were ready for him. Hit him at the line of scrimmage and pushed him back. It'll be a 3-yard loss and fourth down for the Jaguars at the Billy 45.
I think Caleb Offers was the first one to get there and then had some help from Yuri Estrada along with Bolding and Seidenberger.
Mason Ray back deep to receive the punt, standing at about his own 10-yard line.
And they, they don't even get in punt formation. They really get into just the regular offensive formation with the quarterback kind of moved back a little, probably going to quick kick.
Good snap.
Oh.
Whistle blows. And that's a delay against the Jaguars as Oscar Gordon, the quarterback.
It looked like that they were going for it.
Yep, he kind of held the ball looking to see if anything was there, and then I think was just going to punt it away, but definitely had the time to look things over and see if there might have been a receiver open or a gap. He's just going to punt this one away, almost a straight-up kick. Billy's going to clear out. The ball will bounce back Billy's way and be downed at the 28-yard line, so Fredericksburg offense will trot back out on the field here, Tim. No score thus far in the first quarter of play. We got 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go.
You know, we talk about balance, and right now we got half of it. That defense is doing their job. Bending, not breaking, but that offense has got to find some groove and get to move football.
Yep, you keep expecting Gavin French, even going back to last week, to find a little seam and bust a tackle and be off to the races. One-man split left, one to the right for the Billies. Emmel takes the snap, fakes the handoff to French. Now he's got a little room on the right side. He'll pick up 4 yards on the keeper.
Yeah, nice job there by Emmel. And they're just going to have to – I still think they're just going to have to be patient offensively. Take what the defense is going to give you.
Yep. Coaches said they wanted to use as much clock on offense as they possibly could. They felt like Canyon Lake had done a very good job of that in keeping the ball out of the Jaguar offense's hands. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. One man left, one to the right. Pistol formation. Emmel hands off to French with a little bit of a head of steam, and good carry there by Gavin French. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, tough run straight up the middle, and I think that's what the Billies are going to have to do is play a little power football. I just don't think that our speed matches the speed of the Jaguars.
I like coming out of that pistol because it gives Gavin just an extra step or two to gain some momentum. 3rd down and 3. They're going to go to him again. He's going to bust it to the outside. He's at the first down marker. Second effort on the spin will get him the first down at the 39-yard line. Actually going to cross the 40 to the 41, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, and I tell you, he did something I thought was going to cost him. He tried to, he ran straight downhill like he was supposed to. Was going to get the first down, then he tried to kick it outside, and when he did, I thought they were going to tackle him at the line to gain, but fortunately they spun him, and he goes forward and gets first down.
First down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score in the ball game. High snap going to be fielded and handed off. We're going to lose a yard on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Well, that time Jaguars had outstanding defensive penetration. That's Jabrion Briggins, the defensive back that was coming on the blitz. Actually, it looks like he plays a linebacker. They've got him as the DB, but position is more linebacker.
One-man split left. Yinsky in tight on the right side. 2 men now come out here to the left. Emmel in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to French. He's going to keep it and picks up a yard or two, but going to be 3rd down and long for the Billies.
Yeah, I think Emmel got back to the original line of scrimmage as he tried to actually follow French, use him as a blocker, but they tackled both of them. So 3rd down and 10 at the 41-yard line. We got 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score.
3rd down and 10. 2 men split left. A little bit of confusion there. The offensive line gets set. Emmel takes the snap. 3-step drop, looking to pass, throwing, has Yinsky downfield and off his fingertips, incomplete, as Cade had an opportunity to pull that one in, just could not quite wrap his fingers around it.
Yeah, it hit him in the hands, but it was a difficult catch as he was running towards the post, and that ball was thrown more towards the pylon, and he had to adjust and almost was able to make the catch. And if he catches that, he gets to the house. Well, I don't know. They might have caught him, but Cade is probably the fastest guy we've got out there. But it's 4th down now. Here's Zuberbuehler to punt.
Rob with a low line drive kick, going to be fielded at the 23-yard line. That's looks like McCutcheon. He kind of started right, then bounced back to the left. Good pursuit there by the special teams for the Billies.
Yeah, 31-yard punt. Boy, that was a dangerous punt just because it was so low. It gave Jaguars an opportunity to return that. So they'll take over at their own 34-yard line.
Tim going to give a shout out to Bill and Peggy Cook watching us tonight from Rockdale. Ken Cook's newspaper guy, his folks watching the game tonight. Rockdale had an open night, and Ken and Christine said, hey, check out Billies.live. So thanks for watching from Rockdale. Also going to get a shout out here shortly to one of the best tennis players to ever come through Fredericksburg High School.
That's got to be Nikki Meacham.
Checking in with us. Quarterback going to take the ball, handoff coming this way on a little sweep, and Speed going to pick up the first down across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, the Coach King right there, we talked about, you got to contain. That time he was able to turn the corner and pick up the first down.
First down and 10 for the Jaguars. McCutcheon split out here to the right. 3 men left. Oscar Gordon, the lefty quarterback, takes the snap, hands off, and it's going to be a gain of 3 there for the Jaguars as they're trying to speed the pace up, tempo here just a little bit, moving things quicker.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Well, no score thus far in the ball game. We are live from Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Stay with us. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Emmel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
And we're back to Nelson Field, a second down 7 for the Jaguars, trying to get the ball to McCutcheon. They faked the sweep to him and put it right up the middle with Oscar Gordon. And big gain there. It's going to be third down and 2 for the Jaguars.
They're hurry-up offense right here.
Yep, very quickly. 3 men left, 1 to the right, looking to throw, and the Billies have him in the backfield, going to roll him up. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard. It'll be 4th down and 1 for LBJ.
And Randall, that time I think being in a hurry kind of hurt them because they got to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wanted to throw a quick receiver screen, and all the receivers went to go block. Actually, they all went on routes. And so he had to tuck it, but it's going to be 4th and 1.
4th down and 1 for the Jaguars. Takes a snap, hands off. He's going to have the first down and then some to the 36-yard line. Good hard running there by Cedric Alexander, a sophomore running back for the Jaguars.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Coach Wilder said that they couldn't do. They could not miss some tackles, and he was able to break a few, pick up the first down.
First down and 10. A little movement over here on this side as Makoob, as I'm sure thought he jumped the gun there, but no flag, and the pass complete to Makuba for a short gain. Seidenberger with the tackle.
Yeah, nice job of Gary getting out there in the flats as quickly as he could. They're going to give him 4, though.
Hand off again to Cedric Alexander, and Alexander stopped after a gain of 2. 3rd down here for the Jaguars.
He ran into Logan Metzger. Nice tackle there by Metzger. So 3rd and long 4 as we just start the second quarter. No score. The Jaguars on the move. Here's a quick pass out there to number 2. He's got some room.
Makuba breaking tackles going down that sideline over there, and the Billies are going to get him out of bounds, but he's down at the 11-yard line. Astros stretching that lead a little bit. Bobby Constantine sending me a message saying the Astros are up 7-1 in the top of the 7th. Thank you, Bobby. Hope things are well. Glad you're watching and listening to us and watching the Astros all at the same time. Multitasker. First down and 10. Ball at the 11 for the Jaguars. Quarterback, very quickly as Caleb Jacoby. And who came from that other side there?
That was Ottmers.
Going to lose some on the play as he was looking to set up that screen out here on the near sideline. And
I'm sorry, Olfers. You had already said Jacoby. Caleb Olfers was the other man. I mean, it was quick. It was bang, bang.
Yeah.
Loss of 5. Big play there by that defense.
Second down and 15 for the Jaguars. Quarterback takes the snap, and again the Billies are in the backfield, going to wrap him up for another loss back to the 21-yard line as, they're just slicing and dicing through that offensive line to get to the quarterback.
Well, their offensive line's pretty big. And what I mean by big is they're wide. I think Fredericksburg's using their quickness.
Yeah.
Because they are. It's like they know the snap count, and they're getting in the backfield.
The Jaguars are going to call a timeout. We've got 9 minutes and 7 seconds to go. They're facing a 3rd down and 20 after that big play to Makuba as the Billy defense, once again, as they did in the opening series of the game, blitzing and coming up big and pushing this Jaguar offense back on their heels.
Yeah, they that's what happened. They got down to it was first and 10 around the 12-yard line, and all of a sudden, the Billy said, "Hey, we're going to bring some pressure." Back-to-back sacks, and now it's a 3rd and 20.
Good job there by Coach Wilder in putting some pressure on that Jaguar offense, forcing them to use their second timeout of the half. No score here in the second quarter. We got 9 minutes and 7 seconds to go as the offense for the Jaguars trots back out on the field, and the Billy defense looking to make a stop here and keep them out of the end zone.
I think they're going to try to go to McCutcheon right here.
2 men split left. McCutcheon here on the near sideline. And a quarterback going to just loft it up there towards the back corner of the end zone, and pass is incomplete. I believe he would have been out of bounds anyway, but just trying to put the ball up there and let the athlete go after it.
Well, and I tell you what, that was really, really close.
Yeah. So 4th down and 20 here for the Jaguars, and
Judd Beard in on coverage for the Billies, and
that actually was not McCutcheon. That was Makuba, I believe, on the
Andrew Makuba.
Yep. So the Jaguars huddling up. Looks like they're going to go for it. They got less than 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 men split right, 2 to the left. 4th down and 20. As pressure coming right up the gut, they're going to throw it high again into the corner, and Angel Neri had position there, and the ball is incomplete, so that defense comes up big. The ball will go over on downs to the Battling Billies.
Boy, and you hit it on the head, Randall. You said he had position, and that's what you've got to do when you got a team that's just going to throw a jump ball up there. Positioning is everything, and was able to knock that away. Almost intercepted it, but it's actually better because the ball's at the 20 anyway. So.
Yeah, no reason to pick that ball off, but we'll give him a good excuse for that.
Yeah.
Although he did have a finger on it. Emmel in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, cross the 20 out to the 24-yard line, so a 4-yard gain there for Cole Emmel. As neither team able to get the ball in the end zone thus far, no points on the board. Fredericksburg moving from left to right.
They have got to get some first downs. They've got to get that defense, let them get some rest. keep that other offense off the field.
Cade Yansky out here to the near sideline. Nobody to the left. 2 in the backfield. Handoff coming this way. That is Judson Beard, and Beard's going to get wrapped up at the 26-yard line. But, boy, he's quick. When he gets a hold of that ball, he doesn't mess around.
Yeah, and it looked like he might have been able to turn the corner, but, quick ran into quick.
Yes.
And they were able to stop him for a gain of 2. 3rd down, and we call it 4.
Billy's break the huddle. Yansky out here to the near side. No one to the far side. Ball on the near hash. Emmel in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Gives the handoff to Beard. Beard's going to have the first down across the 30 at the 32-yard line. That'll move the chains. And like you said, Tim, a couple of first downs. Give that defense a breather after the fantastic job they did on that last series. Giving up a big play, but then keeping the Jaguars out of the end zone.
Yeah, well, step number 1, that was getting a first down was key. It continues the clock at 7:24. Still a scoreless game. Well, we're not used to having these scoreless games.
Nope. Emmel in the backfield with Gavin French and Judd Beard. Fakes the handoff to Beard. Beard makes a block, and now Emmel in trouble. He's going to get sacked for a loss all the way back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
and a loss on the play.
Yeah, loss of 10 on the sack as he tried to roll to his left, and he was trying to get his hips turned, and defender was right there. Wasn't able to get rid of it.
So that's going to be second down, and I'm trying to run that.
19.
It's about 19, 20 yards.
Yeah, so kind of behind the chains here on this one.
Yansky out here to the near side. Beard in the slot. Emmel looking to pass. Throws a little screen play to Gavin French. He's got some room. He's back to the original line of scrimmage and then out to the 38-yard line, so picks up a big chunk of that and makes it a much more manageable third down.
Yeah, nice play call there by Coach Huff. So a pickup of 15 makes it a third, and we'll call it a long 5.
Yep, I'm okay with 5
Yep.
there. Come to the line of scrimmage. Yansky out here to the right. Beard in the slot. 2 men to the left. Empty backfield. Going to bring French in motion. Fakes the handoff to French. Emmel's going to keep it, and he's right at the first down marker, but I don't think he has enough to pick it up.
Yeah, I think he's just about a yard short of the yard to gain, line to gain. Needs a yard.
Billy's going to line up quickly here and take a look at this one as they shift Matthew Smith over here to the slot. Emmel in the shotgun. They get a little movement up front, whether the penalty will be against us or the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think that's going to be against the Jaguars, and didn't get a chance to run the free play because I think they made contact. So encroachment, offsides against. So that's going to give the Billies first down and going to move the chains.
Yep, keep this drive alive for the Battling Billies. So the ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line for the Battling Billies. Two men to the right, 2 in the backfield. Emmel in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off, across the 50, down to the 49-yard line for the Billies. That's a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe that offensive line is starting to get that push forward as the Billies, who started the ball on their own 20, now at past midfield.
So going to send 3 men out here to the right. You've got Smith, Yansky, and Beard. Emmel talking to the line of scrimmage. He's got Gavin French to his left as he kind of sets the offense here. Takes the snap, going to run the opposite side of the field, and a couple of yards on the carry.
Yeah, I like what Emmel did there as Fredericksburg shifted to the right. They they brought that right cornerback, brought him more over towards the middle of the field, and Emmel tried to go around the left side, which was open. It's just they've got some outstanding speed there at that linebacker position.
3rd down and 2, same formation. Now going to send Beard in motion and give him the ball on the sweep. Breaks a tackle or two and has the first down inside the 40. We'll see if they give him the 38. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line as the defender had jersey on him, and he just kind of shook loose off of that jersey and kept going to pick up the first down, and could have been drugged down for a loss.
Yeah, and nice job there by Beard, kind of, like you said, shrugging that off.
1st down and 10, ball at the 38-yard line. Billy's with a good drive inside Jaguar territory. Yinsky in motion. Emmel going to fake the handoff on the zone read, and he'll pick up 5 or 6 before taking a big hit.
And that was a very good fake because I thought French had the football.
Yeah, and this defender out here, this end on did too, and wrapped him up pretty quick.
So Emmel picks up 5, 2nd down and 10. Boy, this is a quick game. We're already down to under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Score still 0-0, but the Billies on the move.
2nd down and 5. Yinsky in motion. Going to fake the handoff, looking to pass. Has Beard open, and Beard cannot hang on to it at the 18-yard line as had it, bobbled it, thought he was going to pull it in and just could not. As the defender bearing down on him, he may have heard some footsteps there.
They really did a nice job of they sent Yinsky towards the post and then ran Beard right behind him. And, boy, he was wide open. I think he was looking in the end zone, just bobbled it just enough.
3rd down and 5. Trips left. Now they're going to bring a man in motion. That's Beard. Going to fake the handoff to Beard. Emmel's going to keep it. He's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 4th down here for the Battling Billies.
Yeah, that time that was big number 42, Kajon Hudspeth, and he met Emmel at the line of scrimmage. I think Fredericksburg's going to let this wind down maybe and call timeout. And that's what they're going to do. Still got about 15 seconds on the play clock. So they're going to let that wind down to 1 second and then use one of their 3 timeouts.
And that's exactly right. Give themselves a little bit of time to talk about it. We'll take a quick timeout with them and be right back after this.
Toch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Toch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Toch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Toch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
And we're back to Nelson Field. Fredericksburg facing a 4th down and 5 in this back and forth tilt. No score thus far in the ball game. Lampasas score, the number 2 team in the state of Texas, with 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, leading Burnett 14-0. And of course, our score here 0-0 with 1 minute 46 seconds to go here in the half. As coming out of the timeout, the Billy offense will trot out onto the field. And, Tim, this front line for the Billies has done a good job here in this series of the 2nd quarter of
yeah, they really have.
Giving Emmel time or opening things up for those running backs. Going to go for it here on 4th down. Emmel looking to pass, trying to throw back against the grain, and he's just going to have to throw this one away over here on the near sideline. The ball will go over on downs to the Jaguars at the 33-yard line. And the defense, a little more work to do here going into halftime.
Yeah, right there, he doesn't take the sack, which is fine, but I think you got to go ahead and throw that up. It's 4th down. Throw it up where you think that one of your guys is going to be. And if it's intercepted, it's going to be intercepted, deep near the goal line. So, and if it's not, it could be caught. So, throwing that one away, I don't necessarily like that, but, we can deal with that.
Yep. So 1st down and 10 here for the Jaguars. As the quarterback's just going to keep it, Fredericksburg will stop him after about a 2-3 yard gain.
Nice job there by the Billy defense of wrapping up. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down, 7. Clock is running. Jaguars only with 1 timeout. Here's a quick pass to number 2 here on the left side. Nice job of wrapping up there by Judd Beard as they got the ball to Makuba.
Short gain on that one's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Under a minute to go. Jaguars looking to pass again. Pump, fake, and now the quarterback's going to keep it. Billy's going to stop him. He will have the 1st down across the 43, 44. They're going to give him the 45. I sure didn't think he quite had that much.
Boy, that time the quarterback was looking for number 7, and, boy, a nice job of reading that. It's a good thing he didn't throw it. It would have been intercepted by Metzger.
Little quick hitter out here trying to get Makuba in space. He's breaking tackles, and he comes out of the pile, and he could be off to the races. Yansky is going to have one shot at him and drags him down at the goal line, and that's going to be a horse collar tackle as, thought we had him wrapped up here and let him slip out, and then a penalty at the very end of that play.
Well, you said it earlier. Coach said they got to wrap up, and you're right. It looked like we had him for only about a 2-3 yard gain and was able to break a tackle, and once he got outside, it was over.
So 23 seconds left to go in the first half. It is a touchdown for the Jaguars on a 55 yard
yep.
touchdown completion, a little short screenplay, and Makuba did all the rest. As, he got out of about 4 or 5 Billy defenders and just took off down that sideline. Yansky had a bead on him, drug him down at the goal line, but he got his feet across. Kick is up, and a low line drive kick. Boy, it just barely cleared that crossbar for the point after. And the Jaguars will take the lead of 7-0 with 23 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break and be back for the kickoff right after this.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration service for 45 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
And we're back. You're watching Billy's.live, listening to TexasRadio.net. So far, no technical difficulties. We wanted to warn you early in the ball game, and again, that we're operating off of a Wi-Fi system that is not ideal, but thus far, we've been able to keep ourselves on the air. Thank you to the crew, Paige Finley and the guys and gals.
And Randall, you got to really be careful here for an onside kick with the penalty. They're kicking inside Fredericksburg territory. You might as well, only 23 seconds to go.
And they're going to take a timeout as almost a delay of game penalty. The clock had gotten down to 1 second, and the coach called a timeout. And I don't know whether they were trying to see our formation or just indecision on what they were doing, Coach.
And I think that I really think that they were going to try an onside kick. And they just kept looking at Coach like, are we doing it?
Yeah.
And I don't know. They may just kick it away now.
Jaguars scoring on a big play to Makuba, a 55-yard touchdown completion, just a little short screen, wide receiver screen. He got a couple of blocks, broke some tackles, kept his feet, and took off down the sideline, and horse collar penalty as he was going into the end zone, so it sets the tee inside Fredericksburg territory at the 45-yard line. And here we go again. We'll see if they kick this one away. And once again, discussion as they look things over. And you're right, it is an onside kick. Seidenberger's going to field it at the 23, and he'll go straight to the ground. Good choice.
Yeah, and the Jaguars were offsides over there. The guy right by, I mean, if you're right by the kicker, how do you get offsides? You know you got to be behind him. So he should be able to add 5 yards to this, where the ball was recovered by Seidenberger.
20 seconds to go in the half, and a very quick ball game thus far. No score until under a minute, and the Jaguars get it into the end zone and take a 7-0 lead.
Laredo right here, 20 seconds to go. Do you just you kneel it, or you try to do something here?
If it's me, I think I run the ball and I don't think I put it in the air and risk any kind of interception or return. A little misdirection, and French, some room to work with over here. He gets across the 30 to the 31 and just kind of tiptoed around there instead of putting his head down and going.
And that really should run out the clock right there.
Yep, under 5 seconds to go, and the Billies will not use a timeout. And it will be halftime. Going into the locker room, the Jaguars lead the Billies here from Nelson Field in Austin, Texas, by a score of 7-0. We'll take a break, kind of talk about first half statistics a little bit. Going to talk about one of the all-time famous tennis players from Fredericksburg. She's going to be tuning in shortly. We won't have her on the air, but we'll be able to talk a little bit about her and some of her accomplishments. She'll be joining us.
I bet you I know who this is, because I know who I think the greatest tennis player at Fredericksburg was. Is it Nikki?
I'm going to go with Nikki Meacham.
Yeah, that's my guess.
She said she's going to be tuning in at halftime just to catch up and see what the Billies are doing. Thank you for joining us. The Billies trailing 7-0 here at the half. We'll be back after these messages.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battling Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Canop Healthcare in Fredericksburg, established in 1965, offers the Texas Hill Country assisted living, long-term care, and physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Canop Healthcare is family-owned and operated with skilled nurses in every department. Plus, they offer the Hill Country memory care. Find them at canophealthcare.com or call 830-997-3704.
When you have an accident in that vehicle you rely on, there is peace of mind in the Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, they offer all types of collision repair. They work with all insurance companies. Lance's Body and Paint is iCar certified, so you know you're getting the latest repair technology in Fredericksburg and in the Texas Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, Highway 290 East in Fredericksburg, supports our Fredericksburg Battling Billies. Call 830-990-2900.
Do you have a good head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's. They'll set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays that you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763, or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Hey, Billy fans, you know what goes great with a game? West End Pizza. And garlic knots? And salad and pasta? Just pick your favorite. The dough is made from scratch every single day. Plus, there's a little bit of Billy pride in each bite, since the folks over at West End Pizza Company, well, they've always been big supporters in our community. Are you hungry yet? Come on in or call 990-8646 for a pickup or delivery order today.
At Fredericksburg Vet Center, we understand the love you have for your animals, and it's important to us that you and they are treated with care and respect. We offer preventative medicine, x-rays, ultrasounds, vaccinations, large animal services, dental health, a variety of surgical procedures, and exotic animal services. Dr. Neil Eckert and Brittany Turner even offer farm and house calls for animals of any type. We're proud supporters of our Batlin Billy students and athletes. Fredericksburg Veterinary Center, 1203 North Llano Street. Call 830-997-4308. Online, fbgvetcenter.com.
This broadcast is copyrighted by Billy's Out Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, pictures, or depictions of this event without the consent of Billy's Out Live is prohibited.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you tonight. Offensively, not much doing for either team. A couple of big plays for the Jaguars, and Fredericksburg trailing 7-0 here tonight. And, the offense moved the ball down the field and had opportunities and then just kind of stalled out. And it looked like we were going to go scoreless in the first half, and then Makuba breaks one loose on a little screen pass and picks up a touchdown to put the Jaguars ahead 7-0.
Well, at the beginning of the broadcast, we talked about how they have quick scoring strikes ability, and that's what happened. And it was just a matter of just missing some tackles. It looked like we had him for about a 2-yard gain. He was able to kick it out, but that's been it.
Yeah.
We had they had an opportunity early as we fumbled the opening kickoff. And defense did a great job. Actually pushed them all the way back in their own territory, and so the turnover didn't hurt us, but just have not been able to move the football.
Yeah, defense showing lots of spark tonight, being a little more aggressive up front, getting into the backfield and forcing the Jaguars to be under pressure.
Yeah. And that's what they've got to do. If they sit down and wait, if they wait, they're hesitant at all. I think the speed of LBJ is going to take over there. So you've got to be aggressive, but you still have to maintain your spots. If you've got this coverage, you've got to stay there. You can't just follow the ball. So. The defense, I think, has done a great job. One missed tackle.
Right.
That's it. And that's really, the difference in the ball game. The biggest adjustment's got to come on the offensive end. Fredericksburg did start moving the football just a little, and I really think, they've got to go more to that power.
Yeah.
And when I really think about it, I think that's probably what Canyon Lake did. Canyon Lake doesn't have great speed. But they're going to run the football,
They run that wing
They're
tee.
going to run it at you, and so I think that's going to, that power football is going to negate some of that speed that LBJ has. But we'll see. I thought that was a great play. They had an opportunity on that third down play when they sent Yinsky to the post. Two guys went with him, and Beard was wide open, just happened to drop. I think that's a play that the Billies are going to come back to, because that's going to be open there. People are going to, it's hard to cover two guys because you can't double cover two guys, and they're going to double cover. They're going to put double coverage on Yinsky. So we got to try to get the ball to Smith or to Beard.
Yeah, Yinsky being back this week has definitely made a difference because he draws attention.
Yes.
And it gets a little attention off of Beard and a little bit of attention off of French and gives us more options. Have not targeted Matt Smith yet this evening. Would like to see a little bit of that. But going back to that defensive side of the ball, like Coach Wilder said, we have to contain and we got to tackle. And we have done a very good job of that, except the one time.
Play, yep.
And we let him slip away. And even at that point, thought we had him wrapped up, and he kind of stumbled,
yep.
and instead of going down, gathered himself, and then off to the races.
Well, both teams, offensively, really, just the one big play. Austin LBJ's got 25 yards on the ground. They've got 82 in the air. 55 of that came just before the half. So defense has done their job. Offensively, the Battling Billies are kind of sputtering a little. They got 51 yards on the ground, and Emmel is 1 of 5 for 15 yards. So, I think, that the biggest adjustment is going to have to be what we're going to do offensively.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, the band does not make the trip to the out-of-town games, COVID rules, nor does the Red Hots, but the pep squad for the LBJ Jaguars performing here at halftime. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll look around the horn and see what volleyball and golf and tennis and a little cross-country action have been up to over the past week or so and what's coming up in the future for those teams. Stay with us. You're listening to Battlin' Billy Football on TexasRadio.net. You're watching on Billies.live.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5650. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation LLC today.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on, high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy Sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battlin' Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Immel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com. Toch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Toch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Toch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Toch Well Service, 830-997-2413, on the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Glad you could join us here on Billy's.live and TexasRadio.net. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you on this Friday night. A beautiful Friday night for football. It was a pleasant drive up here. Not too much traffic coming in. I think we just timed it right.
Yeah, I tell you what, I was really worried. You know, bottlenecks there in Dripping Springs, but once we got through there, it was everybody was coming out.
Smooth sailing. Google Maps got us all the way here. Billy's trailing 7-0 in what you would almost term a very uneventful first half until the last 30-40 seconds, and the Jaguars able to break a big one on a screen play and go 55 yards for the touchdown, and that's where we are as offense just still not quite getting untracked, but able to move the ball a little bit. The defense, definitely the story tonight for the Billies, as the opening kickoff fumbled by the Billies and turned over, and the defense came right out and pushed them back for about a 20-yard loss.
And they needed that.
Yes.
To start the game off like that would have been really tragic. But the defense stepped it up, and they're keeping the Billies in the ball game right now.
Yeah, been very aggressive. Well, looking around the horn, the volleyball team got a win on Tuesday night against Canyon Lake, and two more games left after tonight. The non-district foe tonight, they left to go play Poth. Have not heard from Coach Jason Raymer yet.
A pretty good trip.
That is a long haul. They have Bernie on Tuesday, and they'll finish up with Wimberley at home on Friday. And they are tied for
fourth
with Canyon Lake, and 2 games left to go. And same thing with Canyon Lake. They kind of hope for a Canyon Lake loss, and the Billies can win out or hang in there. If not, if they're still tied at the end, I believe if I heard right, they play a playoff.
Yeah,
game.
They'll have a playoff, and I tell you what, you got to give them credit for hanging in there. COVID kind of hit the volleyball squad, and he was kind of shorthanded for 2 weeks, so that's 4 games. So they did a good job of staying in there. Did what they needed to do, getting a big win against Canyon Lake, and I think if it pans out like it probably should, I think they're going to have probably a playoff game with them, and I think our girls are a much stronger team. So
yeah, getting things on track was big for them. And that COVID hit them, took out the JV and freshman squad and a couple of kids on varsity, and it just kind of shakes everything up. Can be very detrimental, especially going into the district season. And so now kind of getting things back on track. Cross country ran in Bandera a couple of days ago just to see the course and get ready for district. Ran very well.
Getting ready for district, that's the key. And yes, you're right. And they're picked to do really well, both the boys and the girls. So Coach Aldridge and Coach Hall, they've always got them ready to go, especially when it's district time.
Yep, and they have a little dual meet tomorrow at the high school. They'll be running with Kerrville-Tivy. I'm not sure if there's a third team in there or not, but I do know they're running at the stadium in the morning. So if you're usually up going to the track for your morning walk, it's going to be a little busy up there at the high school tomorrow morning.
Are they just running around the track?
Oh, well, run the track. I think they run around the practice field and up by the primary. They've got a course marked off there, a loop that Aldrich uses, got a little uphill, downhill to it, and a pretty good workout for those kids. Well, Tim, you got a little golf coming up here in the near future.
Yeah, we're excited. We're actually going to be hosting a couple, actually three of them. We're going to be hosting a girls varsity, a boys JV, and a boys varsity. And I got miscommunication there with the newspaper. It's not this coming week, but it's the next week, the 26th, the 27th, and 28th. So we're excited about that. COVID, it's really, COVID. And usually we'll go play in San Antonio, a couple places. But the big 5A, 6As were, started everything late.
Right.
And so, we decided to host one, which was good. And then we go to Llano the next week. If we can try to find one more, we'd like to do that. But if not, then that allows us to play 6 of them in the spring.
Exactly,
So.
and UIL limitations on how many teams can compete. We're kind of waiting for word tennis-wise as to what we'll be able to do in the spring with how many teams they'll let compete. Well, take a moment. You've been on the road a little bit, went to watch your son play a little golf this past weekend and Monday, Tuesday, and then you're back out again to watch him again this week.
Yeah.
Tell us how he's doing.
Well, he's really doing well. I think when he a couple weeks ago he went to El Paso, was in top 7, and he really had a great round after round 2 this past week. He was sitting tied for 6th and shot 67, was 5 under and or 4 under, and then the third round got him. I think he got a little too aggressive. He told me he was going to try to run down the leaders. He was only down 4, and got a little too aggressive. But I'm proud of him. He's doing a great job. They have their home tournament Monday and Tuesday in Duncan, Oklahoma. So yeah, I'm going to go. You got to support those kids.
Exactly.
And so it's always a pleasure to do that.
So played his first 2 years of golf at UT Tyler.
No, he was
Tyler
at Tyler
Junior
College and was an All-American there at Tyler Junior College. And then this is his second year at Cameron University. But with last year, with them canceling the spring semester, man, I tell you, we lucked out, and NCAA gave him that extra year of eligibility. So he's I guess classified as a junior in regards to eligibility. So and he'll only have, I think, 6 to 9 hours next year. So it really works perfectly.
Yeah, get to continue to play a little bit more golf. Well, jump over to tennis. Tennis team, we're kind of in a holding pattern, so to speak. We played Wall this week. Playoffs start a week from Monday for us, and Wall, a very solid 3A team out of the San Angelo area, coached by a former Mason player who also played a little college tennis over at Shriner, Kobe Velez, and he's got those kids playing some pretty good tennis, and that was a tough matchup for us on Tuesday night over in Mason. We were trailing after doubles 4-3, ran off 7 singles wins to win the match 10-4, and then finished out with a final score of 11-8. So very good match for us in preparing for the regional or the playoffs here in a week and a half.
You won't find out who you play until this weekend, right?
District certification is the 24th.
Okay.
So, but I believe we will be playing Lavernia. It looks like we'll play the second place team out of District 27, and that will be either Monday or Tuesday at a site to be determined. And kind of go in a different direction this time around. We usually go back towards this Austin area. Last year we played Cameron Yo in the first round for bi-district, so it'll be a different team. We played them a year ago during the regular season and got a win over them, but different squad this year. We'll see how we do. We got one more tune-up this week against Dripping Springs. The JV will play Drip at home on Tuesday, and then the varsity, we will be traveling to Dripping Springs, and they are a highly ranked team in 5A.
Yeah, I was going to say they
always
they're going to give you a good test.
Yeah, very well coached by Kerry Jackson. Well, we kind of hinted a little bit earlier that we're going to talk about one of the former tennis players from Fredericksburg who has went on to a very illustrious college career, and name some of you may be familiar with, and she's watching and listening, and glad to have her on. And no, Nikki, that is a Battling Billy hat that I'm wearing. Nikki Meacham, and I wish she could join us on air, but boy, what an incredible tennis player in high school. You had the opportunity, you were coaching with me for a little while there to work with her, and she went on to a stellar college career at Texas A&M University and is the all-time winningest singles player in the history of Texas A&M tennis. She was a 2-time state champion for us, 4-time finalist. Incredible high school career.
Well, Randall, you've had some great players, and we've gotten to see all those kids play. And I still, to this day, I don't think I've ever seen anyone hit the ball like Nikki Meacham did. She was tremendous. I think she's the best female player that I've ever seen live. I mean, ever.
Yeah.
I was fortunate to be there that one time that we played.
I do remember that.
so Nikki's probably getting a kick out of that. But anyway, no, I'm telling you, it was fun to watch Nikki play.
Yeah, very special player. And we've been blessed to have lots of kids come through the program that went on to collegiate careers, but hers was definitely one of the best, and we appreciate all she did for Battling Billy Tennis. A tennis family. They owned the little country club outside of town for years and years. Her sister Marissa went on and played at the University of Denver. Rochelle played a little bit at Kansas. Lindsay went to school at the University of Texas. All state qualifiers over the years there for Fredericksburg High School, and were a lot of fun to watch. And they've all grown up to be important young people or young women in society, and that's really a lot of what we do. So,
and that's what it's all about, and she was such a fierce competitor, but you know what? She was just a wonderful young person, you know, and so she would babysit Matthew and Tyler every now and then. Of course, it was funny. I'll never forget the first time she goes, "What are their names again?" I said, "It's Elroy and Leroy." And so she called them Elroy and Leroy for a little while. But anyway, I love Nikki Meacham. She's a class act, and I hope things are going well, Nikki.
Yep, we're glad you're watching on Billies.live, listening on TexasRadio.net. Nikki, best of luck moving forward out there in Colorado. You're one of the Billies' finest, and we appreciate all you did, and would love to see you anytime you're in our area. Stop by. You might even get Coach Kaman out there with a racket in his hand.
No, I'm too injured. I'm old. Plus, I got my win. I got my one win. You got to learn when to walk away.
The text messages will start here in just a minute, I'm sure. The Billies have come back out onto the playing field, trailing 7-0 here from Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you. We'll be back after this break for the second half kickoff.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration service for 45 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
Canop Healthcare in Fredericksburg, established in 1965, offers the Texas Hill Country assisted living, long-term care, and physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Canop Healthcare is family-owned and operated with skilled nurses in every department. Plus, they offer the Hill Country memory care. Find them at canophealthcare.com or call 830-997-3704.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battling Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you have an accident in that vehicle you rely on, there is peace of mind in the Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, they offer all types of collision repair. They work with all insurance companies. Lance's Body and Paint is iCar certified, so you know you're getting the latest repair technology in Fredericksburg and in the Texas Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, Highway 290 East in Fredericksburg, supports our Fredericksburg Battling Billies. Call 830-990-2900.
Do you have a good head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's. They'll set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays that you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763, or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial member FINRA.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Thanks, Nikki, for joining us. That made our day as we're set to kick off here for the second half of play. Fredericksburg trailing. It's a short end-over-end kick going to be fielded at the 30-yard line, going all the way across the field, trying to find some room as he just keeps breaking tackles and goes down the sideline over there on the far side, left to right. Thought we had him wrapped up at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
And it'll be first down inside Billy territory.
You know, that was just a little pooch kick, tried to kick it high in the air and short to get him to maybe fair catch it. But Randall, he went all the way on the other side and was able to get some blocks, turn the corner, break a couple tackles, and now they're inside Billy territory at the 32.
First down and 10 for the Jaguars. And, Nikki, I'm just glad that I had hair for you to shave off of my head back then. So, glad you could join us, and we hope you're doing well. First down and 10.
And I didn't make up the win. Coach, you saw that.
I was there. Ball at the 33-yard line. Handoff coming this way to Makuba, and slips a tackle or two. He's going to be down at the 22-yard line, and that'll move the chains. First down and 10, a 10-yard carry there for Makuba.
Yeah, I think Seidenberger made a touchdown-saving tackle there. He tripped up Makuba.
Two left, one to the right. Going to hand off to Makuba right up the middle. The Billies are there this time. Stop him after a 1-yard gain at the 21-yard line.
And Caleb Jacoby there for the Billies, and they're going quick, hurry-up offense.
Quarterback looking to pass. Flag is thrown as
I think the Jaguars moved a little too early.
Push them back on a legal procedure call, 5 yards, and it'll be second down and 14.
You know, that's the second time they've tried to go quick snap and had penalties.
Nikki, I will say one last thing. Next time, we've been told we could get you on air with a little FaceTime video, so we might have an opportunity for you to defend yourself. Second down and 14 for the Jaguars, deep in Billy territory. Going to send a man in motion on a little sweep, and quarterback keeps the ball. Will Bolding will wrap him up back at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 10.
Well, nice job there by Will Bolding. He's having a good night for the Billies defensively.
3rd down and 10. 2 men left, 2 to the right. Olsen looking to pass. Lefty, he's got a man wide open in the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown as Danny Davis, the senior receiver.
Boy, and that time Angel Neary bit on the pump fake as, they've been running that short, that quick receiver pass. That time, little pump fake, Neary came up, and, he was wide open for the touchdown, a 22-yard touchdown pass.
13-0 with the point after attempt up and coming here for the Jaguars. Good snap. Good hold.
Blocked.
Kick is blocked. And that's where we'll stay. 13-0 with 10:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, Billy fans, you know what goes great with a game? West End pizza. And garlic knots, and salad, and pasta. Just pick your favorite. The dough is made from scratch every single day. Plus, there's a little bit of Billy pride in each bite, since the folks over at West End Pizza Company, well, they've always been big supporters in our community. Are you hungry yet? Come on in or call 990-8646 for a pickup or delivery order today.
At Fredericksburg Vet Center, we understand the love you have for your animals, and it's important to us that you and they are treated with care and respect. We offer preventative medicine, x-rays, ultrasounds, vaccinations, large animal services, dental health, a variety of surgical procedures, and exotic animal services. Dr. Neil Eckert and Brittany Turner even offer farm and house calls for animals of any type. We're proud supporters of our Battling Billy students and athletes. Fredericksburg Veterinary Center, 1203 North Llano Street. Call 830-997-4308. Online, fbgvetcenter.com.
To Nelson Field. Short kick again. Mason Ray will field it at the 29-yard line, breaks a tackle and gets out to the 35. And that's where the Billies will set up shop. Volleyball score from Coach Raymer. They fell to Poth 17-25, 23-25, and 23-25. So a close second and third set, but unable to get the win in a non-district matchup tonight against Poth. They'll be on the road to Burney Tuesday and at home against Wimberley on Friday night next week.
Well, Randall, going to be interesting to see how Fredericksburg responds here. The lone, the defense who had played so well immediately gives up a long touchdown and drive, and so now the offense is going to have to step up and make some plays.
Everyone in tight here for the Billies. Emmel in the shotgun. And the officials going to convene here. I did not see a timeout called. I will reset the play clock to 25 and start over. Going to bring a man in motion. That's Yinsky. Handoff goes to Cade. Cade trying to get around the left side here as the Billies move right to left. And he'll be bumped out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Nice gain there by Yinsky.
Yeah, the two speed guys probably are Yinsky and Beard.
Very quickly, again, they run the same play as Yinsky trying to pick his way around this left side, and he'll gain 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Billies.
Well, big 3rd down play here for Fredericksburg.
French in the backfield to the left of Cole Emmel in the shotgun. Everyone else in tight. They're going to fake that same play to Yinsky, but Emmel is going to keep it and nothing doing. He loses a yard. It'll be 4th down and 3 here for Fredericksburg. Ball at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was a high snap. And, it just it really affects the timing there in that read play. And so, because it was a high snap, it's too late to give it to the running back so they can key on the quarterback.
One man split left, 2 to 1 to the right as Zuberbuehler in to punt, standing at his own 28-yard line. McCutcheon back to receive. Good kick. Going to be fair caught at the 26 by McCutcheon, and that's where the Jaguars will start out First down and 10. They lead the Billies 13-0 with 9 minutes to play in the third quarter.
40-yard punt there by Rob Zuberwieler. So well, he did his job. Now we got to have a good stop by the defense or maybe a turnover.
Couple of scores for you. Ingram trailing Bangs by a score of 33-15. Lampasas at halftime leading Burnett 14-0. The Greyhounds of Bernie leading the Uvalde Coyotes 16-0. Mason 35, Johnson City 0 at the half. Center Point and Harper game has been postponed. And I'm going to assume a good tackle there in the backfield by the Billies. I'm going to assume that is a COVID-related postponement, although it does not say. Game last night, and this was a shocker to both of us. Again, Liberty Hill putting up 80-plus points 2 weeks in a row. They beat the Travis Rebels 86-0 last night. Second down for the Jaguars after the loss on that first play. Makuba, the ball carrier, picks up a couple of positive yards there. It'll be third down for LBJ.
Holfers and Metzger there for the Billies. Third down and 7.
3 men to the left, 1 to the right. Olsen looking to pass, throwing for McCutcheon, incomplete as a short throw skipped before it even got to him. And
yeah, he had him open as McCutcheon just went about 5 yards and turned, and Neary kind of gave him too much of a cushion there. But fortunately for the Billies, that ball was thrown into the turf. Fourth down.
Fourth down and 8, as looks like timeout was called.
Yeah, Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg calls a timeout. We'll just keep it right here, Tim. The Billies set up here with a fourth down and long for Jaguars. Would like to get this ball back with some good field position and have the opportunity to get some points on the board here in the third quarter and find a way to nose back into this ball game.
Yeah, and I think, Coach kind of sensed that, so this was going to be a big possession and had to call timeout. We only had 10 guys on the field. And, you don't want all of a sudden, they go for a fake and you don't have enough guys to make the tackle. So Fredericksburg forced to use one of those timeouts, and trailing 13-0, timeouts could come at a premium late.
So fourth down and 8 as we come back to play. If you're wondering about the Astros, they're up 7-4 in the top of the ninth inning over the Rays, trying to force a Game 7. High snap. Punt is away, an end-over-end short punt. Mason Ray's going to pick it up after the bounce at the 33-yard line, and nothing doing there, but does stop that ball from rolling another 15, 20 yards.
He got to give him a lot of credit there for getting that football, because it was end over end. It was going to go another 10, 15 yards. So nice job there by Mason Ray to corral that football and get to the 34. Maybe? Or are they going to 33?
33-yard line. First down and 10 as the Billy offense trots out onto the field. Matthew Smith will come over here to the near side. 3 men to the right. Billy's move from right to left. Immel. Handoff. Big room over here for French, and French is going to be across midfield. Bounces it to the outside, gets pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Nice run there by Gavin French. Great blocking over here on the left side to open things up for him.
Yeah, 28-yard run, and you're right, Randall, that looked like they pulled the guard, ran a little trap. This time they give it straight up the middle to French, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be second down. Going to give him a yard on that carry. So second down 9. Matthew Smith will stay out here to the near side. Beard and Yenski over on the far side. Trip Dennis also in the ball game.
Boy, and that trap play is something that they may come back to as well. That was well designed there by the Billies.
Emmel with French to his right. Hands off again to French. French has got some room. He busts through to the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Good hard running there by Gavin French. Something they have identified on the left side there that they've managed to exploit here in this series.
And French did a nice job of holding on to that football as they tried to strip it.
Gavin going to go over the left side again. Bounces this one outside. Keeps pushing down to the 10-yard line. And it will be 2nd down and 5 for the Battling Billies.
Well, this is exactly how the Billies needed to respond, as they have found something, like you said, on that left side.
Yep. Matthew Smith out here to the left. 3 men to the right. French in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Try the right side. He's inside the 10 to the 9.
So Emmel's going to pick up maybe 2. So that's going to bring up, 3rd and about 3?
He kind of popped up there almost like he never went to the ground. Maybe was on top of a couple of guys, and then whistle had blown. So the ball at the 9-yard line. I'm going to call that 3rd down and 3 for Fredericksburg, but definitely knocking on the door here, trying to get points on the board here in the 3rd quarter. Smith out here to the left. 2 men to the right. French, this time to the left of Emmel. Going to bring a man in motion. That's Beard. Fakes the handoff to Beard. Emmel down inside the 5 to the 4. That'll be a 1st down, 1st and goal for the Billies.
Yeah, nice job there by Emmel. And that was all set up by a good fake to Beard.
Emmel under center, takes the snap, hands off to French. French down to the 1. No signal yet.
Boy, he is
Emmel wants it to be a touchdown.
There, they give it to him.
There
touchdown.
It is. Touchdown, Battling Billies, as Fredericksburg seemed to know that he had gotten into the end zone. Point after attempt, up and coming. Great drive there by Fredericksburg. They found something they liked on the left side, and French finally gets untracked and pushes that ball down the field. Cordero Rojas. That's Noriega in there to kick the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up. And it is good with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. The Billies trail 7-13. We'll be back to Billies.live and TexasRadio.net right after this.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
Aaron Cordero Rojas has it teed up, ready to kick away. Billy's trail 13-7. Line drive, kick on the ground, hoping to get a lucky bounce there, and the Jaguars will bring the return around the near side as he's got room up this sideline and blockers as Yansky trying to get to him, unable to do so, and that's going to be about a 75-yard return for the Jaguars on that kickoff as, boy, they just needed one lucky bounce off of that line drive kick and could not get it. And the Jaguars got the blockers out in front and took it to the house.
Well, I tell you, Lee, just another big play. Right when you think the Billies are back in the ball game, give up a 70. We're going to call it 77, Coach King.
Okay.
77-yard kickoff return.
Now the Jaguars going to talk this extra point over. call a timeout, and
they may go for 2 here.
The first point after attempt was kind of a line drive kick that barely cleared the crossbar. The second one blocked. A 19-7 lead with 5:03 to go in the third quarter, as the Jaguars will use a timeout to decide how they want to approach this extra point, if they're going to go for 2 and try to stretch that to 21 or kick it again. I would assume they'll go for 2.
Yeah, I think they will too.
It is Billy's finally got a little momentum, drove down the field and put the ball in the end zone, and then a kickoff return steals some of that thunder back.
Well, you know, Randall, you can't teach speed.
And he did. He got around the corner, and he was off to the races. Cade was step for step with him, but running in traffic and could not get through to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, he had a nice purple wall there to protect him.
So 2-point conversion. Got one man split right, one to the left. Full house backfield for Olson, the quarterback. Long snap count, looking to throw. Going to throw into the end zone. The pass is complete for the 2 points. And with 5:03 to play, 21-7 is the lead for the Jaguars. We'll be back on Billy's.live and TexasRadio.net.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
Sidekick.
Well, they just pooched it up again.
Short kick there for the Jaguars, as the Billies will take over possession at the 45-yard line, just trying to create a little bit of chaos there and hope the ball might pop loose.
Well, Randall, there's plenty of time, left in this ball game. Fredericksburg was able to move the football their last possession. They go down here and do it again. They're going to be down a possession and just need to stop. So we'll see if they can continue to move the football on the ground. They've been playing this power football. Penalty on the play.
Yeah, French gets the handoff and gets back to the line of scrimmage on 1st down and 10.
Well, Randall, I think the officials missed that as well. Looked like we had 3 or 4 guys jump.
Yeah, no flag now that you say that. So no gain, 2nd down and 10 for the Billies. Fredericksburg trailing 21-7, but lots of time left. 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Need a nice sustained drive here and points on the board. 2 receivers stacked on the right. Emmel fakes the handoff to French, looking to pass, rolls out to his left here, going to just throw this one away as Cade Yansky double covered over here on this near sideline.
Randall, I don't know if we can see that replay, but it looked like Yansky was wide open in the middle of the field, and Emmel just didn't get it to him, didn't feel comfortable getting it to him when he did, and as he continued across the field, he ran into coverage.
3rd down and 10. 2 right, 1 left. Emmel trying to set up a little screen and then just throws the ball away in the direction of Gavin French, and it'll be 4th down as the Billies unable to get untracked in this series. And the punt team will be out. Zuberbuehler will punt this one away. And looks like Makuba The Clemson recruit will be going back to return this.
You know, McCutcheon really hasn't done much tonight for.
Low snap, bounced in, and Zuberbuehler's going to keep it. I don't know that he's going to make it. He's right at the first down marker as we'll see if that moves the chain. I don't think that was an intended fake.
No, but they could be a horse collar.
Yep, there is a penalty marker down. I think Fredericksburg's going to keep this drive alive as he may have had the first down regardless.
He was going to be right at the line to gain. I mean, right at it. Personal foul, yes. Horse collar against the Jaguars. So, I don't think that was a designed fake.
No, I think it was a low snap, and he had pressure, and he just saw the space and decided to take off, and I believe he had the first down regardless of the penalty. Astros win. Bobby Constantine with an update. They finished that game out 7-4, so they'll force a Game 7 tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Dodgers are trailing the Atlanta Braves 2-0 at the moment.
Well, the ball now at the 31-yard line.
One man split left, two to the right. Emmel takes the snap, pitches Hardman, and Hardman's going to throw an incomplete pass down at about the 6 or 7 yard line. So a little trick play that just did not seem to develop correctly.
Yeah, that was, talk about fortunate for the Billies, because just a little halfback pass, and Max Hardman just kind of threw that up and threw it right into the arms of Latrell McCutcheon, who just dropped it, fortunately for the Billies.
3 men to the left, 1 to the right. Emmel, keeper, fakes the handoff to French, breaks a tackle or two. He's down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Good yardage there by Cole.
Yeah, he did a great job of putting his foot in the ground. Looked like he was going to be tackled as he was going out wide left, and put his foot in the ground, went up forward, picks up 8.
3rd down and 2. Smith to the near side. French in the backfield, coming out of the pistol, trying to find Matthew Smith over here on the near sideline. It is incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 2 as...
Well, that's just great coverage there. I'm trying to see who that was. Can't see that number. But, he did a nice job of press coverage and stayed with him the whole time. That's number 21. Anthony Joyner, senior. So it's 4th down and 3.
French and Beard in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel takes the snap, hands off to Beard, and Beard will have the first down inside the 20. And that'll move the chains on a 4th down conversion there for Fredericksburg very quickly to the line of scrimmage. 1st down and 10. Direct snap to Gavin French, and French going to pick up 9 or 10 yards before getting wrestled out of bounds over on the far sideline. Good hard running there by Gavin.
Yeah, I tell you what, Gavin has really picked up the pace.
We'll see.
They're going to give him 8.
8 yards on the carry. And very quickly to the line of scrimmage again. Emmel. Actually,
the Jaguars going to call timeout.
Yeah, that was French again at quarterback, and LBJ is going to call timeout as Cole Emmel had split out here to the slot position, and French, you'd call him a quarterback, I guess. There.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I kind of worried about that 3rd down and 3. We go to a pass play. You've been running the football, but boy, that 4th down play was huge. Nice job there by Beard. Got some good blocking. Got enough for the first down to move the chains. And I tell you what, just need to get in the end zone here. Got 2:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Billy's trailing 21-7, but on the move.
Yep, second down, and we've been calling it 2, maybe a little closer to 3. 2 men split left, 1 to the right. Beard and French in the backfield. Emmel, high snap, gets away from him, picks it up. He's going to have to fall on it at the 26-yard line as the snap just went over his head, could not get up high enough to pull it down, and so now 3rd down and long.
Boy, Billy's fortunate that Emmel was able to get on that football. Boy, that's just such a drive killer right there.
Play coming in from the sideline.
Boy, you know what? I'd come back to that one where they had Yinsky going down the middle, followed by Beard. That was open earlier.
2 men to the right. Emmel looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws, and it is incomplete. Trip Dennis. High throw. He was unable to get 2 hands on it and pull it down. So,
yeah, he was. Dennis was just dragging across the middle of the field. Was open. Would not have had enough for the first down, but would have made it a 4th and manageable. Now it's 4th and 15 at the 25.
Going to send Yinsky and Beard out here to the left. Dennis on the left side. At the end position, you've got French to the left. Emmel takes the snap, fakes the handoff to French, looking to pass, throwing into the end zone, and incomplete.
That was intended for Cade Yinsky, and ball just thrown over Yinsky's head, kind of over to the left side.
Yeah, couldn't quite get turned around to pull that one in, and the Billies will trail 21-7 with 1:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play as the Jaguar offense trots back out onto the field.
Well, defense needs a big stop right here. We need to get the football back.
Oscar Gordon, the quarterback. 1 man split out here to the right. That looks like McCutcheon. Angel Neri in coverage. Going to hand off come this way with Makuba, and the Billies will stop him for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
It's Caleb Olfers for the Billies.
Jaguars quickly to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, throwing out here to the near side, and that is McCutcheon as he tries to make a move, gets pushed out of bounds by Zuberbuehler.
And they pick up 6 on the play. They're going to give him 5. And that's just that quick hitch.
And he tried to dodge that first tackle, and Angel Neri was closing in next. 3rd down and 6 for the Jaguars. As play call comes in with about 14 seconds on the play clock.
Here comes some pressure.
Gordon.
They're going to give it straight up the middle.
And the Billies will wrap him up, but he's going to have a first down across the 35 to the 36.
Pickup of 7, but that's going to move the chains, keep the clocks running.
First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Gordon takes the snap, fakes the throw left. Now going to look back to, fakes throw right, looks back to his left. The pass is caught over on the far side, but he was out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Now that time they tried to come back to McCutcheon on the hitch and go. And nice job there by Neary, and quarterback had to go the other side of the field. Like you said, ball was caught, but just out of bounds. Second down and 10.
2nd down and 10. Score update. My nephew plays for the Rochelle Hornets. They defeated the Lone Eagles 54-6 tonight. A little 6-man football. Quarterback Gordon going to keep it right up the gut, and he's going to pick up 6 or 7 yards on the quarterback keeper.
Logan Metzger there for the Billies. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Billy's trailing 21-7 after 3 quarters of play. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to Nelson Field.
Little razzle-dazzle.
As the Jaguars going to try to find this left side over here. And Makuba, Billy's unable to track him down. No penalty flags on the play. So a little razzle-dazzle there puts
57.
the ball in the end zone. A 57-yard touchdown run for Makuba.
That time, Billy's did a nice job of pursuing, but they ran the old razzle-dazzle reverse.
Point after attempt up and coming to start the fourth quarter of play. Timeout called by the Jaguars, and that should be their last timeout of the ball game.
Yeah, they sure have squandered those. I mean, after 2 of them after scores.
Yeah. Speed, the 2 young men who are D1 recruits, both recruited by the Alabama Crimson Tide. One young man, McCutcheon, going to Oklahoma, and the kiddo who just scored the touchdown, Makuba, will be playing at Clemson next year, obviously showing why he is worth a D1 scholarship.
Now they're going to go for 2.
Going to split one man out to the right, one to the left. Full backfield here for Oscar Gordon, the lefty junior quarterback. Snap, throw into the corner of the end zone, and it'll be incomplete. Angel Neri, great job there in staying in front of the defender and knocking that one down with 11:42 to play. Billy's trails 7-27. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battlin' Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride, Iberales. We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
And we're back to Nelson Field as the Jaguars have it teed up and ready to kick away. Another short pooch kick going to be fielded at the 35, and a nice move there
Gary
for the Billies. Seidenberger as he gets it out across midfield to the 45-yard line. So good field position for Emmel and the Billy offense here. Need to put some points on the board and see if we can close this gap quickly.
Yeah, and you said it right. Quickly, down 3 scores. You're talking about 11 minutes. That means you need to take about 2 minutes 2 to 3 minutes per possession, and hopefully you get 3 and outs.
One man split to the left. Billy's moving left to right. Emmel in the shotgun. He's got Gavin French in the backfield with him. Man in motion is Yenski. And
delay a game.
Penalty against Fredericksburg. Puts the ball back at the 50-yard line, so first down and 15 now. Three men to the left. French in the backfield with Emmel. Going to bring Yenski in motion again, coming this way. Quarterback looking to pass. It's complete to Trip Dennis. Dennis breaks a tackle, and then he'll be down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 6 brings up second down and 9.
Okay, positive play there for the Billies. They get in, hurry up.
Billies quickly to the line of scrimmage. Matthew Smith out here to the near side. Judd Beard in the slot. Yenski on the far side. Beard in motion. Emmel looking to pass. Plenty of time now. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. Going to throw this one away. He's got Matthew Smith in the vicinity, but gets rid of it. It'll be third down and 9.
Yeah, nice job of getting rid of the ball. He did not want to take a sack there. As that really was good coverage there by the Jaguars. Emmel looked to his first 3 receivers, found nothing, and threw it away.
Third down and 9. Trips left, one to the right. Rolls left, throws, pass is caught at the first down marker. We'll see where they spot him. He's going to have the first down at the 35-yard line. That will move the chains as Yenski with a diving catch over there on the far side.
Yeah, very good job of making sure to get to the first down marker.
3 men coming out this way. One to the left. Emmel takes the snap. Now a little inside misdirection to Gavin French on the left side, and he'll have 9 on the carry if they give him that extra push.
Good job of moving the football here for the Billies. 10 minutes to go.
Second down, just over a yard, maybe 2 for the Billies. Quarterback, Emmel throws. Beard on a little inside receiver screen. He'll have the first down at the 21-yard line. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to play. Smith out here to the right. 3 men to the left. Fakes the handoff. Emmel steps up, throws, and pass is going to be incomplete in traffic. As
tried to get the ball to Yenski. You know, I think that play was disrupted by the defensive end for the Jaguars, Devontae Sheff, as he made Emmel step up in the pocket and throw it before he wanted to. Second down and 10.
Billy's trail. Emmel, he's going to be sacked for a loss back at the 32-yard line. As coverage, just no one to throw to, and then...
Well, he's rolling to his left, and he's got to turn, get his hips so he can make the throw, and, they had somebody coming from that defensive end backside. So big loss on the play, brings up third down and 20.
Cade Yenski out here close to the numbers. Emmel looking to pass. Has time. Now he's in trouble. Scrambles, gets away. Going to throw this one, gets rid of it, and it is caught by Yenski at the 23-yard line, getting knocked out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, but it brings up fourth down and long for the Billies.
Yeah, nice job there by Emmel of escaping the rush, get something positive out of it. They got 8 yards, so 4th and 12. Big play here for the Billies.
Yeah, 8 minutes and 37 seconds. Clock stopped as Yansky was out of bounds on that reception. Smith to the right. 2 men to the left. Emmel. Good protection. Pocket begins to collapse. Steps up. Throws. Incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Smith. There is a penalty marker down, and he might have been held up just a little bit there, Tim.
Yeah, either that or it's going to be either a hold or maybe pass interference. It looked like he kind of went for that ball and hit Matthew Smith in the head.
See the officials talking it over.
I saw the official. He kind of grabbed his waist, so they're going to call holding.
Yeah. Push in the back.
It's an automatic first down.
Yeah. On a 4th down and 12. Good pickup there for the Billies to get the first down and keep this drive alive. They trail 27-7 with 8 minutes, 33 seconds left to play here in the ball game. Still lots of discussion here. The chains have yet to move.
Yeah, their coach is not real happy right now.
Yeah. So that's going to put the ball at the 8-yard line for the Billies. Well, we need to get this one in there quick. 1st and goal from the 8. Emmel going to hand off to Beard. Beard, the speedster, down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
Need to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage.
Judd going to head back out to the slot on the left side. Bring him in motion again. Fake the handoff to him. Emmel's going to keep it down inside the 1. No signal.
Yeah, just going to be just short.
So 3rd down and goal from inside the 1-yard line to the line of scrimmage. Emmel under center. Takes a snap. He's just going to push it across himself.
Touchdown.
And that's the touchdown as Fredericksburg with 7:48 to go. 6 points on the board. They trail 27-13 with the point after attempt to come.
Manuel Noriega.
Noriega in to attempt the PAT out of the hold of Matthew Smith. A little bit of a high snap. Matthew unable to get it down, bobbles it. He's trying to do something with it, just going to throw it out of bounds as the snap was kind of behind him. He had to turn and grab it, could not get it back on the turf in time for Noriega. So 27-13 is our score. Fredericksburg trailing, 7:48 to go in the game. We'll be back in just a moment.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Emmel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
And we're back to Nelson Field as Cordero Rojas has it teed up and ready to kick away. Lampasas leading Burnett 35-0 in the fourth quarter. Bernie 30, Uvalde 6, Mason 49, Johnson City 0. Harper and Center Point postponed. Not sure about that. Would assume it's probably COVID. A little onside kick attempt here. It's going to be caught by the Jaguars and to the ground at the 49-yard line. Liberty Hill 86, Travis Rebels 0. That was a score from yesterday. Sonora 44, Brady 13. Ingram falls to Bangs 47-15. As the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line after the onside kick attempt. Fredericksburg trailing 27-13 with 7:47 to go. 3 men left, 1 to the right. Quarterback fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it on the right side. He'll have 5 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
A nice run there by the quarterback. Looked like Zuberbuehler might have been able to hit him at the line of scrimmage. But Gordon was able to elude that tackler and get, actually, they're only going to give him 4. And they've slowed down their offense a little, taking time off the clock. Got 10 seconds to go in the play clock.
Gordon comes all the way to the sideline to get the play and then comes back to the huddle. Good snap. Throws to the near side. Pass is complete to number 7, Danny Davis, sorry.
And that was Judd Beard, read that perfectly. It's going to be a loss of 3 as Beard came hard.
3rd down and 9. As Gordon comes over and confers with coaches and then heads back to the huddle. 2 men to the right, 1 to the left. Jaguars take the snap, hand off to Makuba. He's trying to find some room on that right side, and the Billy defense will wrap him up. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
Yeah, nice job there. Logan Metzger and who is that? That's Judd Beard. Judd getting up a little slow, but he ain't coming out of the ball game. He's a gamer.
No. So 4th down and 8 for the Jaguars. As like we said earlier, Gordon handles their punting duties, so they just kind of line up in a normal formation. Fredericksburg with Matthew Smith back to receive the punt, end over end punt. Matthew's going to field it at the 20, just a fair catch, and the Billies will start out 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, trailing 27-13 with 5:35 to go. And needing to go 80 yards to find the end zone.
Yeah, and need to go and get the ball back. So down 2 possessions, you've got 2 timeouts. You know, you got to hope for a big play here. I mean, they have been able to move the football on the ground, but that's definitely going to waste time as they try that little misdirection, kind of delayed draw for Gavin French. French is going to lose 2 on the play.
So 2nd down and 12. Clock ticking. 3 men to the right, 1 to the left. Emmel, low snap. Rolls out here to his right, throws, pass is incomplete. The receiver, Yansky, stumbled and fell down.
Yeah, the ball was where it needed to be, and Yansky just fell coming out of his break. So incompletion brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 12. Looks more like 13, but
yeah. I think they kicked that down box out about a foot. 1-man split left. Smith, and looks like Yansky stacked over here on the near side, Beard. And Emmel just throws this one in the dirt.
Yeah, they tried a middle screen there for Trip Dennis. Linebacker does a nice job of staying with Dennis on there, and Emmel had to throw it in the turf. You know, I think you got to keep that, and you got to try to make something even though nothing's there. I mean, because now you got 4th down, 4th and 13. I mean, you really got to go for it.
Yep.
If you're trying to win the ball game.
Ball at the 16-yard line, 4th down and 13 for the Billies. Yancey goes in motion. Immel, pressure coming from the backside, throws, pass is incomplete, intended for Cade Yancey, and a collision of the two defenders there. It will go over on downs to the Jaguars, and they'll have 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line with 4:48 to go and a Jaguar lead of 27-13. We've got a timeout on the playing field. We'll take a timeout with them and be right back after this.
Touch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Touch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Touch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Touch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
LBJ will have it 1st down and 10 at the Billy 16-yard line, and a comfortable lead for them, 27-13. Fredericksburg having to go for it on 4th and 13, unable to convert. Here we go, 1 man to the left, 2 to the right for LBJ. Quarterback. Handoff over the right side, and the defense is there to stop him for no gain.
Fredericksburg's going to call timeout immediately. That was Seidenberger making the tackle. He and Webolding were right there, and a gain of 0.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 after we come out of the timeout. And Makuba has been the story of the ball game tonight for the Jaguars, one of 2 stellar recruits, as McCutcheon has been fairly quiet thus far, Tim.
Yeah, I've been more impressed with Makuba, and actually they've gone to him. I think they've gotten the ball to McCutcheon only about once or twice.
Right.
But his body language is I don't think he's been happy that he hadn't gotten the ball.
Yeah. Makuba and McCutcheon both playing both ways.
Yeah, when you got guys that are going to the SEC to play, you know that they're pretty talented.
1 man split left, 1 to the right. Quarterback Oscar Gordon in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to the fullback, and he's going to be close to the 1st down marker. Looking at the official on the far side, I don't think he has a 1st down.
Yeah, he's going to be shy. I think that was Alexander. He's a tough runner.
So
gets inside the 15 to maybe the 14.
3rd down and 2. And, of course, LBJ will milk the clock down as far as they can before snapping that ball. 2 men split right, 1 to the left. Oscar Gordon takes the snap. Handoff again straight up the middle. The Billies missing tackles and a little spin move there as the Jaguars will get another touchdown.
14-yard run by Alexander as he was able to break a couple tackles, spin, and get in the end zone.
Good running there by Cedric Alexander. Point after attempt by the Jaguars. Will they go back and try to kick this one or go for 2?
No, they're going to go for 2. I think their kicker kicks the ball awfully low.
Yeah. Gordon in at quarterback, 2-point conversion. Handoff again to Alexander, and Cedric Alexander will barge his way over that left side for the 2-point conversion with 3 minutes 51 seconds left to play. LBJ 35, Fredericksburg 13. We'll be back for the kickoff after this.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
At Fredericksburg Vet Center, we understand the love you have for your animals, and it's important to us that you and they are treated with care and respect. We offer preventative medicine, x-rays, ultrasounds, vaccinations, large animal services, dental health, a variety of surgical procedures, and exotic animal services. Dr. Neil Eckert and Brittany Turner even offer farm and house calls for animals of any type. We're proud supporters of our Battling Billy students and athletes. Fredericksburg Veterinary Center, 1203 North Llano Street. Call 830-997-4308. Online, fbgvetcenter.com.
And we're back to Nelson Field in Austin, Texas. Jaguars with a comfortable 35-13 lead over the Fredericksburg Battling Billies. 3:51 to play here on this Friday night. Jaguars to kick this one away. Short end-over-end kick, and the Jaguars... Did it go 10 yards, Tim?
Yeah, it did. It's going to be Jaguar football.
As they just kind of ran under that one and caught it.
And that's kind of the way the night's gone for the Billies.
Yep, short, high, end-over-end kick that went about 14 yards and 13 to be exact, and LBJ will take over possession. Was that an intentional onside kick? I don't know.
You know,
it's hard to say.
I don't think they were actually trying to do that. You know, they've been kicking that little pooch punt, or not punt, but little pooch kick. You know, high in the air to the short deep guy, or how do you have a short deep guy to the to the short guy? And, of course, with their speed, they just ran under that football.
Yep. The ball at the Billy 47. First down and 10 for LBJ. Going to go handoff right up the gut again. Will Bolding will put a stop to that. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Yeah, nice job there by Will Bolding. He's really done a nice job of fighting in the trenches for the Billies. Ball carrier picks up a yard.
Seidenberger checks out of the ball game.
25 for the Billies checks in. That's Luke DeCuffa. Gavin Mudd also in, linebacker for the Billies.
Second down and 9. Quarterback Gordon with the keeper. So short gain.
Caleb Olfer's there for the Billies. Olfer's another one who's had a nice ball game tonight, playing that defensive end position.
Third down for the Jaguars. 2:45 to play here in the ball game. As Gordon comes to the sideline each time and gets the play from the coach and then heads to the huddle.
He definitely gets his steps in, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And play clock going to run out on him here. They're going to get a penalty.
Delay a game.
Yeah, delay a game. 5-yard mark off. And .218 to play. Billy's trail, 35-13. 7-0 at halftime. Would have been no score going into halftime were it not for a big play by the Jaguars. And LBJ's erupted here in the second half.
For the most part, it's been big plays.
Yeah, third down and 14. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off. Breaking tackle's got a hold of his shirt tail, and he's going to have the first down at the 35-yard line, and that'll probably do it there for the Billies. Is good hard running by Cedric Alexander,
who's just a sophomore, Randall.
Yep, picks up that first down at the 36. And now LBJ will just take their time with 1:33 to go. A couple of more plays here.
Yeah, I think they might be able to really take victory formation, but they're going to go ahead and run it.
Hand off again. Actually, a little keeper. Gordon is going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss. Just over a minute.
Tackle by number 18, Noah Border. Noah Borda, I'm sorry.
Fredericksburg calls their third and final timeout. Give that defense a little bit of a breather, I guess, and discuss continuing trying to contain this offense, as Makuba been the story of the ball game here tonight for LBJ.
Yeah, Makuba and big plays.
Yeah, receiving and running the ball. Cedric Alexander, the sophomore, running the ball has been a standout, and the lefty quarterback, Gordon, has just managed to do the right things. He's not too flashy, but he gets the ball where it needs to be. Second down and 11 for LBJ. Handoff going to the right side. Gold shoes flashing. Short gain. They'll keep him in bounds.
Yeah, Rob Zuberbuehler for the tackle.
Well, maybe.
Well, did they say he went out of bounds?
I didn't think they did, but clock did stop. So third down and 7. 1:03 to go as Gordon heads to the huddle. Third down for the Jaguars. One-man split left, 2 to the right. Oscar Gordon will take the snap. Handoff straight up the middle.
Looks like was there
Might
a fumble?
have been a fumble on the play. A little bit of a scramble there, but no signal. So fourth down for LBJ with 44 seconds to go. Fourth down and 5. They'll need to run at least one more play, and then ball may go over on downs. Just enough difference in the two clocks. 2 men to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback. Handoff on the left side, and the Billies will roll him up. So going to get one more possession here.
Well,
with
I
9
think they're
seconds.
going to give him the first down. Yep, they are.
Oh,
So
they
that's
did.
really going to be the last play of the ball game.
So the clock will start and run out to 0. Fredericksburg will fall to 0-2 in district play. They drop this ball game by a score of 35-13. We'll take a quick break and come back to wrap things up. Stay with us.
Hey, Billy fans, you know what goes great with a game? West End pizza. And garlic knots, and salad, and pasta. Just pick your favorite. The dough is made from scratch every single day. Plus, there's a little bit of Billy pride in each bite, since the folks over at West End Pizza Company, well, they've always been big supporters in our community. Are you hungry yet? Come on in or call 990-8646 for a pickup or delivery order today.
As Fredericksburg falls to 0-2 in district play. Tough one here. Look to go into half with a 0-0 tie. The Jaguars able to get on the board and lead at 7-0 at halftime, and then they erupt in the second half 35-13 to win this ball game here tonight. in Austin, Texas, and statistically not really too flashy for the Jaguars, but they put the points on the board.
Yeah, they did. They were, I've got them unofficially for 110 yards on the ground and 106 yards in the air. So you're talking about 216 yards. I mean, that's a great night on the defense.
Right.
And really, when you look at it, the problem with that is it was the big plays. The kickoff return. You had a big 55-yard pass play, a 57-yard run. Those things add up. And, Fredericksburg, they're right now offensively, they did show that they were able to move the ball a little more on the ground. They ended up with 134 yards on the ground. They only had 51 at halftime, so, were able to move it, almost 90 yards. But the air attack has got to improve. I had Emo at 5 of 20 for 30 yards. So, we talked about earlier in the season, we were so balanced, offensively, and right now we're just having difficulties throwing football.
Yep. So we move to next week, a home game against Canyon Lake. It'll be a 7:30 kick at Battling Billy Stadium as the Billies go to 0-2 in district play, 4-3 overall. Is that correct? Yes, I believe it is. And the Jaguars move to 2-0 in district play and move down the road of showdown with Lampasas here in the near future as the other two district teams not competing tonight. Taylor and Canyon Lake unable to play as Taylor was forced to forfeit this week and next week because of COVID issues. So we'll see what that does to things, but Lampasas leading comfortably over Burnett, and they will move to 2-0 as well. The Billies will be at home next week against Canyon Lake for a 7:30 kickoff. We hope you'll join us. If you're unable to make the ball game due to limited seating capacity, we'll be right here on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. For Tim Kaman, this is Randall King saying good night and God bless.